Hello, folks. This is Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed, I got a very interesting topic for you all right now. Yeah, people. But first, let me ask a question. Why don't many of you believe in real magic? It's a simple question. Meaning, why don't people in general believe that magic itself had a hand in creating everything, like all of this, including the raw building materials? Why don't people believe that? Oh, yeah, it's because people think that science is responsible for everything. They believe, in fact, that science is the true thing that created all of this, including the cosmos, the atmospherics, people, persons, things, everything. People believe science. So essentially, people believe more in science than they do magic. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you the differences between magic and science. Magic pertains to the awe, wonder, and difficulties in something in which is very difficult to control and use and manipulate. Yeah, that's what magic is. It presents like a great difficulty. It is of a skilled particular trade in which many people do not understand or have control over it at all. Like I said, magic is amazing. It is wondrous. It is wonderful. It is awing. It is astounding. But science isn't any of those things that I just described categorically. Science is just a way to explain the workings of things that are already existing. Yeah, science didn't bring anything into being. It simply gives a working formula model for it to explain the why, how, and when of it. So that's why people tend to confuse like science with magic, or they think that science is much more relevant in the whole creation process of the cosmos than magic is. They believe that. Let's test this theory. If you don't believe that magic essentially created everything, let us test this theory. Okay, how did everything come into being in the first place? Just say before there was anything, there was nothingness, so there was no science. And if science explains everything that is existing or pre-existing, then how did science create something that without any particular grasp on any concept of anything? Because like science essentially is like an encyclopedia. It's like a dictionary in essential. It is an essential method and thing for explaining and defining things to its core being. Yeah, that's what it is. But magic is something that even science can't accurately explain. Like, they would describe it as parlor tricks, sleight of hand, deception, that sort of thing. But like each thing in its core, being that of magic and science, pertains to itself, and each particular thing has a particular method. Each thing has a assignment. That is good. Like magic's assignment is whatever you use it for, as far as creation, conjuration, and etc. But science is clearly a means and a method to uncover the truth about some things that are already here. Like you want to know more about them. It isn't simply enough to see things, perceive things, be amongst things, because with the curious, inquisitive mind of people, persons, and things, they want to know. Yeah, they want to know these things. So that's why science has become so relevant. in comparison to real magic. Like, people don't even seek out real magic. They don't care, because as long as they can get all of the answers to things, or the answers that they're seeking, then they're content with it. And they would tend to give science more credit than magic, in fact. But we know there is magic, people. You can look all around you. You can look at the atmospherics, habitations, vegetations, living conditions, habitations, all of that. And that science didn't build that if it just explains how it works, and how it goes, how it runs. And with science being like completely different from magic in ways, like in comparison, there's no comparison between magic and science at all. Science is not a creator at all. It is simply something to study a particular thing, examine a particular thing, and find out more information about it. But with magic, you do not need science. You could just simply, hey, I want to put this there. I want to put this solar system there. I want to put this star system over here. I want to put this sun, right? I want to put all that there, and then simply make it so. Like, that is how magic works, or that form of magic, as far as a massive building project goes, such as the universe. I'm not mentioning particularly God, but we know God is the user of magic, and we know God built everything, because it is proven that it takes very intelligent people to build complicated things and places. Yeah. Like, intelligent people build cities, they build machines, jet planes, engines, things like that. So it takes a very intelligent person or people to do that. Now, on the other hand, with magic, real magic, it would take something immensely powerful to gain control over those forces and use it, manipulate it to its very own design for a preferred preference. And that's how magic works. Magic works like that. You might use a scientific model for magic to explain the various energies in it, as far as dark matters, matter, anti-life, life, things such as that, and various other forms of energy. You can explain it after the fact, but we know magic has brought all of this into being. I don't see science out there doing anything complex, anything intricate, but I do see people using science in a way, as to set an example, give an example for, and to explain like why, how, and where pertaining to different things. Yeah, folks. Well, hope you enjoyed. So please give me those likes, comments, and subscribe to Detroit Miracle. Thank you.